Hey everyone, hope you are enjoying your last week of school here. I wanted to get summer lifting stuff out as soon as possible. First of all, don't forget we have a ton of wrestling opportunities this summer, and we don't expect you to be at all of them, uh, but whatever you can make would be great. I know many of us, ended last year with disappointing feelings, sour taste in our mouth, and there's only really one way to do that, and we've got to make up for lost time. We lost a lot of mat time last year, so if you want to achieve your goals, we've got to make up for it. So don't forget, we have open mats at Boyertown on Mondays and Wednesday nights. Phenomenal folk style focus, and then Team Renegade will be going at Hill School Tuesday and Thursday nights. Awesome coaches, awesome group of guys. I know I'm going to try and be there at least once a week, and also at Boyertown once a week. Darafa will be doing probably Boyertown and maybe some Renegade when he can. So get on the mats as much as possible. Second thing, you simply can't be as good as you would like to be in anything athletic without being strong. So we try and design a weight program that's, I hate to call it a program, an approach that's flexible and meets your needs. So I wanted to take some time to explain what you have here. On the Google Classroom, you may see I've been putting stuff up this morning. There's a couple different sections we're going to focus on. Right, so we have weights and reps, and we have weight training. Now, if you have your own system you like to do, there's more than one way to skin a cat. And some of you might have better stuff than what I'm going to give you. I only ask that you run it by us because we want to make sure you're doing the right kinds of lifts. You can go to the weight room and you can lift and you can look strong, but you can be really functionally weak when it comes to wrestling, right? So if you're going to LA Fitness and cranking out tons and tons of drop sets and supersets and, on every single bicep curl machine, and you're using all the Nautilus workout fitness, that's okay, but you'll look jacked, but you're not going to have that same strength that you need for wrestling. So run your stuff by us for two reasons. One, make sure that you're doing what you need, and two, so we can steal any ideas that are working for other people, because we do not believe we know it all. All right, so two things you need to focus on. Down here first, we'll look at the weight training, and then up here, the weights and reps. So these are the core lists we'd like you to focus on this off season. You can see my dummy account, Mickey Mouse here. You all have your own copy of this. I know you're resistant to this, but I'm telling you now, unless you're tracking your weight, you will not get stronger. You won't. I shouldn't say that. You won't maximize your growth. You need to keep track of what you're doing. All right. So the four big lifts, the core lifts we're going to be doing: squat, bench, deadlift, and overhead press. All right. So there are four big lifts. Your first week up here has weights and reps. I'm going to show you that. I have down here two different plans. So if you're going to come with us, we're lifting 4 days a week in the morning, 7 to 8 o'clock, Monday through Thursday in the morning. It's not ideal. I'd rather do Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, but the district's not open on Friday. All right. If you only want to come 3 days, there they are. If you're lifting somewhere on your own, you can use this as you need. All right. But the first week, you can see for your core lifts, you're going to do 3 warm-up sets and then 3 work sets. And I give you some terminology here. So 5 reps. So when you're doing your warm-up sets, the first day on Monday of the first week will be June 21st, Monday. You're going to start with squatting, right? So you're going to estimate what you think you can do the most for 3 reps. All right. Then you're going to take about 30%. So it's going to be really light. Maybe that might just be the bar for some of you. All right. And then you're going to do 5%, 5 reps at 40%, 3 reps at half of your 3 rep max. You're working your way up. And then you're going to do 3 sets of 3 to 5. Work your way up to the heaviest possible. If you can do more than 3 clean reps in your last set, do more than 3. So let's say, you're squatting here and you felt like your 3 rep max would be 185 and you blew it out of the water and you're like, wow, actually, I did 6 instead of 3. Well, now you can see what your estimated 1 rep max is, and we're going to use this called this training max. All right, and if you look down here, it's going to populate for you every single weight you're going to do for the next 3 weeks. All right, so this is going to be a great asset or tool to you guys. All right, so on Monday you'll be doing we're going to take a look actually for a second at the 4-day, because most of you will be doing the 4-day lifting cycles. Right. So on Monday, what you would do that very first day, you're going to come in and you're going to do we'll do a warm up, get you moving a little bit. You're going to do your core lift up here, squat. All right. And that's where it tells you. Then you're going to do 3 supersets right here. All right, so you're going to choose one of these. So let's say you really like stiff leg deadlift with a bar, but you enjoy dumbbell lunges. So you're going to do a superset of stiff leg deadlift with dumbbell lunges, 3 reps, 3 supersets. Then you're going to come over here. You're going to do hip thrusts, and then maybe you want to do dragon flags. These are amazing Bruce Lee type stuff. All right, so you'll do 3 supersets of that. Then you'll come in and do 3 supersets of your either maybe like let's do weighted crunch and then squat bar calf raise. All right. So that's your lifting for Monday. And then what you would do is a finisher. So maybe you want to do some hill sprints if you have time. Now, if you run out of that hour, 8 o'clock comes, your ride's here, whatever it might be, you can't do this. You don't have to do these finishers. This is just something that you might better do. All right. Tuesday, then you would come into the weight room on Tuesday. You would set your 3 rep max for your bench press. You would choose your 3 supersets and then a finisher. Wednesday, you're going to set it for your deadlift. You have your 3 supersets. This is one, if you can, we are going to start to power clean this summer. If you can power clean, you're going to do 5 to 8 power cleans. If you can't, you're going to do an upright row or hang clean. And we'll walk you through those progressions if you've never power cleaned before. Then on Thursday, you have overhead press, your 3 supersets, and your finishers. All right, so everything's there for you on the Google Classroom. If you want to lift with us, awesome. I'm hoping that we get enough kids. I'll be honest, guys. If we only have 2, 3, 4 kids lifting every day, I might have to cancel it because we're giving up our time in the morning. Myself, Coach Youngblood, and Coach Faust will be covering some days too because I'm going a couple different places this summer. And if we only have 2 or 3 guys, it might not work. So I'd love to see as many of you as possible because our most successful teams have been the teams that trained together. They lifted together. They wrestled together. They ran together. It is early in the morning. We know that, but a couple things. A, get your day started. B, the earlier you do it, the less likely you are to skip it. Right? We all have those days when you decide you're going to lift later in the afternoon, and then the afternoon comes and you get busy, do something else. And then C, guys, you can always go back to sleep if you want to. But this will help people have jobs and just get our day started right. So I hope to see as many of you as possible lifting with us. If you have any questions, shoot me an email.